I'd like to welcome everybody for Cadet, the last time that we can call her. Everybody in the cadre, anybody else want to call her Cadet Capper real quick? For Cadet Capper's commissioning ceremony, which is great. I think some of you were here for the Detachment 158, the commissioning ceremony. That was wonderful. Sadly, the way the dynamics of it work out, where she has to take that NCLEX test, yay, pass successfully, 75 questions, which is the minimum that she can answer and pass, so she obviously did very well. We have to then hold an official ceremony later on for her, so that's why she gets her own private ceremony, and I'm glad that so many other people were able to come back, and then some of you here for the first time, so that's great, and offer her congratulations. On the Detachment 158 leadership, Colonel Wright is on his way PCSing up to Colorado. He's actually he's on the other coast today. He's over on the East Coast doing some family stuff on leave. And Colonel Garland, who just arrived yesterday, had to take one of those coveted slots out at the processing center out at MacDill to in-process. So that's where Colonel Garland is. He's going to be our new detachment commander and would have loved to have been here, but administrivia called and he had to go take that appointment when it was available. But the rest of the cadre is represented here, which was very instrumental in Cadet last time. Capper making her way to her commissioning. So we have everybody represented here from Tech Sergeant Perez. Staff Sergeant Leith is going to be our new NCO that's going to be in the office. We've got Captain Newsom in the back, played an instrumental role, I think, from start to finish. You've been here the whole time, I think. Major Stallworth and Major Marino is not able to be here today, but we're all very happy to when we see that end product. It's an interesting process that takes about 100 or so freshmen that come into the program and create about 20 officers. So 100 enter the program and 20 leave. Actually 20 get commissioned, a bunch leave, but only 20 get commissioned. So we are very happy for soon-to-be Second Lieutenant Capper, and with that I'd like the official ceremony to begin. And I'm glad that everybody can be here for it, and the various people that are taking roles in this process. Thank you very much for participating.
Hoorah!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Air Force ROTC Detachment 158 Commissioning Ceremony for Cadet Tanya Capper. Today, Cadet Capper will take her first oath. She will then have her rank pinned on by her family and friends. The new lieutenant will then receive her first salute from an enlisted member of the armed forces. Military tradition dictates that a new second lieutenant presents a silver dollar to the first enlisted member he or she is saluted by. When the second lieutenant earns the rank of general, the enlisted member returns the silver dollar. Cadet Tanya Capper, please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
Have a seat. They're there for you.
Don't have to stand.
Cadet Capper will receive the oath from Lieutenant Andrea Alvord, United States Navy. Ma'am, please come forward.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Tanya Capper,
Having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force,
having been appointed a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without mental reservation and purpose of evasion,
that I will bear true and I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Lieutenant?
So I can give you flowers. Oh, so much.
Tanya Renata Capper and her sister Natasha and brother Rolf. Please come forward.
Like only a mom can do.
It's all caught on tape.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, be surprised! Okay, now you can really be surprised. Come here. Yes! For being my wonderful godmother. I'll take my hands off.
White gloves were a nice touch.
You broke the ribbon.
So soon.
So soon into the I brought hot or super glue to the car.
Lieutenant Capper will receive her first salute from Petty Officer First Class Carl King. Colonel Llewellyn, will you please come forward to present the commissioning certificate?
Yes. Take pictures, scan. What have you done?
Okay.
Put that ribbon up.
Yeah, give us. Uh-oh, ribbon, okay.
I'd like to come in a little closer here if I may.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Beautiful Lynette. Thank you.
You're in the way, Rob.
Don't shake.
This is his moment. His spot.
And I have to, before I put this down, I did so poorly earlier. Miss Brenda Falk was in the room earlier. Miss Falk has been in our department since 1982. She pretty much is and represents Air Force ROTC. Also, Janelle Garcia was in there manning the phones before when we started the process. So these individuals, along with those cadre, are pretty much instrumental in getting Lieutenant in here. And I'm really happy that all the family could be here because I've talked to the cadets, of which she is not one now, about how these ceremonies really not for her. It really isn't. It's for all of the folks that have supported her along the way. So I'm glad that everybody could be here. And I'll be quiet so you all can enjoy the party. There you go.
I just want to say thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you to everybody who drove, and a good old hour and a half all my pocket clan. And my Palm Harbor clan too. / DC clan. So, anyway. But, well, let's off to a new big world. So come visit me in Biloxi and go gambling. And that's it. So,
You were here when you did the paperwork, thank you. Thank you very much.
that's for you to stop the crowd. That's where the happy tears. That's where the happy tears.
Where's that? Oh, it changed from
Can't help it, she talks.
Now I have to take a picture. Hold on, real quick. Because, you know,
That's all.
man,
Yeah, exactly.
Stand next to Rolf, please.
Balance.
Yeah, yeah.
I got some people in the car, so
Okay, that was good. Yeah, he's wandering around, but never mind.
No, wait.